Transform fit to screen. Perfect. So I just brought down the. I'll just give it a sec to load. I brought down the resolution and. Oh, it's still broken. You know what? I've got an idea. Let's bring down the lag. We test it on a 720p. Okay. Yeah. Oh, what a baller, man. And then we set to hit to win. Oh, dude. Let's go. Anyways, the plan. Alright, I'm gonna hide the GUIs first. And it's so laggy. Okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong chat. Live chat. My bad, gang. Let me just fix that. I don't know if anyone's talking right now, so I can't actually. I'm not clicking the network button. Reload. That's a big mesh cache card. Yeah. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Yeah, okay. I think just for the time being, we're gonna have to run mesh detail settings at everything settings at 0. It's gonna look very lovely to make. So the plan is we try and confine it to not too big a space because I don't necessarily want to build a big map. I think I'll probably have to make it a little bit bigger though. That's the only thing. I don't necessarily want it to be like an elongated map, but having it a bit wider might be more beneficial. Because, you know, trains are kind of big and see, I've got an idea. It's kind of like there's lots of trains down here, like, you know, zoom, zoom, 2 rows, and then you kind of got another row. But I'm trying to figure it out right now. I mean, I don't really want players to be on this side of the rail, because it would just be awkward. But then again, you want big enough play area. So it's going to be a second floor above all of this, I reckon. So I'll probably, you know, do as tactics to like block it off fully. Because I want to actually not have to do a whole entire exterior. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, it's still out the right scale. So there'll be like a little, you know, end spot here because it's not going to this is practically where the line starts and where it, yeah. Yeah, it's all like you crash into those if the train isn't stopping. If that makes sense. I think to have it make sense, we'll have a little bit of space over here, but I'm gonna make sure that it's all blocked off. Like this train, there'll be two trains, so I should probably put them here now. You won't be able to get past this point on this floor, and then on the second floor, there'll be like a little edge around here. You're not gonna be able to jump off. This whole area will just be blocked off because it wouldn't make sense in a gameplay, you know. I think you get what I'm trying to say. So above this, it's just like a massive area. Then we'll have like other buildings here because it's the platform. So you know what? Let's build the platform. There's always a gapping. We'll have some. I'm thinking about. I want to have stairs and stuff that go to different areas. I think I'll just keep it, you know, this big for now. And while I figure it out, because there's no planning at all, which might be glaringly obvious by now. But you know, yeah. It's just not there'll be a fake door, you know. Today's plan is just getting this whole thing built out, and then the next few streams will be like actually putting textures, or maybe update, you know, 1.1 or something like that. Idea is the whole entire platform where you wait on the trains for this side and this side. I think what I'll do though is this line. Well, I'm gonna have a bridge at the top, and then you can maybe I'll work on that first. I like having two first. Why not? It's quite generous, but also better. Thanks to the emoji actions. Really thinking about it in comparison to like a normal train station. Yeah, I've got DOIs and stuff. Not finished yet, but you know. The timer updates, and then I've got a loading screen, you know, whenever a new map's loading. That's it. So I'm just building underground train station. It was suggested to me, and I'm just blocking it out. Then later I've got to actually make it, you know, good. Textures, models, all that jazz. So we can go to here. This will be the top, really. I believe this is the one. Okay. think this makes sense. Nah. Oh, nah. It's too high up. Doing this one like comparison to real life, you know, sizes. So this shouldn't be, yeah. I think what I'll do, instead of having this all as like unused space, well, put a little star right here. So I'll probably bring this side down a bit by 4, 6, you know what? 6. I'll just be... Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, maybe I'll put a little, like, you can go behind here. Maybe I could make the middle. Oh! That's a good idea, me. Thank you, me. You're welcome. We make it 19. Then we make it, let's say, we take away 5, 4. We want it to be, you know, we don't want it to be too big an entrance, but we still want it to be an entrance nonetheless. So get the right thing. I don't know what this is doing here, but yeah, I think I kind of see the vision now. This could possibly connect going up some staff area. We'll think about it when it comes to it. So I'll just designate this area, staff area underneath the stairs. Security. It's in a good spot too. I believe this should be enough height. Just kind of measuring, doing it. Well, already said this a few times, but I'm doing it based on like how big they are in real life. This one seems massive, but in reality, that's kind of the size. But also for 2 different rails, like this would be, you know, it can't be this side, but this side would be going out. This would be the arrival size. I think. So, I guess it does. If you're doing that in half, then it's kind of like, yeah, you know what? Not a problem right now. I won't put anything underneath these yet, even that's fine. I'll build it a bit later. What I'll do is, these all cut off here, because I'm going to have different ways to get, and also, I don't necessarily feel like wanting all that. Easy solution. Okay, we gotta do some more sizing. So each of these, you know, little squares there. Anyways, let's say that's very different. It's a massive place. If we do 20 for like 6 people standing side by side. literally more than big enough. Like more space with stores and stuff. So this will be the big platform for wherever you're trying to go. You know, and the original idea is like Skybridge, but you know what? I don't want to model a whole massive other area. Thinking about how I can do the other train line. So the idea is I have another train line going this way or something. I really make the map a lot bigger. See, I really want to have 3 areas that are high traffic. This is, I don't know, you're gonna make the map bigger. I think that's the only real easy solution. If we make the map bigger like this, we still need that extra train line. I want to be going the same way as these ones. So, yeah, actually could. If I start a bit further, it would be, well, I really want this. I gotta figure out how to do that. Unless the train's up here and I go, like, oh my gosh. What I say? Right, should have said. What a save. What a save. And then it like ends here. That's probably more realistic than other saves. And we'll have the same staircase, but anyway, that's not to be used. Well, possibly the block off is like right here. So you get access to that last bit, and it would, yeah, this way. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this whole area is just, it's not there. It's not here. Now to address another issue. Yeah, we would do that later. Since I had this little room here, this is the whole room. Should I connect it to like the other one? Well, no. Oh, no. Yes, no, yes, what am I saying? It definitely should be connected because we'll have one line that way and this way. Well, only one line this way because, you know, there's not enough space. But yeah, we have the line here. Maybe the shopping center's over here. I guess I'll just say says, but they'll be on 90-degree angle this time, I reckon. Yeah, stairs on 90-degree angle. So put another little extra. Oh, perfect. Oh, yes, okay. I've got an idea. We line up with this. So this goes through. It's a little suffering, but it also go through to here. Oh man, yes. So we can bring this one, got one, then we bring this one down. And that'll just kind of tell myself, hey, you gotta build that a bit ahead of it, but you know, 5. Oh, right, it would be ahead of. Ah, problem solved. Oh, even better solution. Dude, I'm a genius sometimes. I'm kidding. There's gonna be more ways of connecting everything to each other. What do we have? Sandy? No. Ah! Solution! and make it small. So we want to make like 6 by 4 people. It's gonna be a small line. This is like a big, yeah. 32, 16, and slightly bigger. That's the whole thing. Yeah, you can get on 2 sets. The Star Passage. Genius at work. We're gonna have some kind of size on due to the fact that they're stairs. You know what? You know, you work like this. That's kind of the size you get as 1.5 people. That actually, no, that's not loud. That's not a good size. Because this one's not gonna go past there, we can. Not go past, I mean, there's going to be a barrier, like. Right there. And this time around, I'm matching up what the barrier is in. So you can't really like get around the barriers. But there's more maintenance stuff in. Maybe give it a little bit of length, maybe up to here. The train point. It's really good. Oh, I said it, but this is not really. You know, just make it bigger. But this one, the other side will be accessible because why not? The same situation with the barriers. With like, take a barrier. They can go wherever they want. They'll be nothing over here, but they can. Maybe I will be barrier, but it would just be, you know, here. Because it's not really necessary having to block off the whole. Just looking off a portion of. Just going there, we need to go all the way out here, and there's so much map. There'll be so much map over there. Did I make enough space for the train tracks? No, I did not. Alright. I got me these. That's all. Okay, that works. Now, can I get the trains on there? That's right against each other. It's kind of designed by. Oh, that's an issue. So then we have 3 people walking next to it. Which is actually a more. Probably a better number. This means I can automate that more bit because I can have the system between the 2 trains. So I'll break the model, try model myself. Okay. And I press no buttons. Strike up here, some really copy it. Yeah. I like this. I just like for the sake of even the game pressing. This whole entire globe sort of along this edge just not really playable. So big 6. Well, we can go for it. Do it on the edge. These ones have more space, but if that's necessary, really more space. It's not going to be very desirable. Perfect. I make quite clear, you know, give them a bit over these sides of rails to get like advantage. It's the way I talk about sides, you know. So if you can make it the train starts over here, give it that 4 gap. Now we got to build some shops. Yeah, this is looking good. Crazy idea. Might not add another staircase. So you get back up. And I can just take one part, but really want to do that. I just have these ones directly up because they lead up to the next area. I know, isn't that just incredible? Also have service corridor. Yeah. Just have a cover on. Or this side staircase up. I want to say that if I have the service corridor on this side, it'll be too far away from the action. Okay, half the map is more than half the map's the trains, which is on purpose because that's what that is. Well, actually, this corridor could be used. I need to get across between the two right now. I guess running up these stairs is probably. Yeah, this is still a start area. Make it complicated. So. Just on this side. Something of that, you know. That's not a problem for right now. So we got that. This is the whole train area. That's also some shuttles. There's so many elevators. Some of the like additional areas down here. I guess what's up is a little bit of shops to be, but some areas like over that aren't shops. Oh no, I was gonna put this area here as part of the shops. There's gonna be a no. Yeah. But this will be inaccessible, you know, shops. We'll just be like colleges. Yeah, just like a hint. Yeah. It's better, just clear it up me. Perfect. Now we'll literally have to concentrate. This will save a lot of, like, a lot of objects, a lot of resources, a lot of, you know, power. If you like relish on faces, I would have just signs on it, like shops, you know, food, you know, that kind of stuff. That was one of the areas designated for shops. Instead of citizens, something not. I need to. I have any elevators, but no. What? I don't think I have any decision. It's from the left. Alright. I've got a little entrance here. You're gonna go, if you make doors, you're not going this way. This is out of bounds. Look at that red dot. You're not going to go there. It says tunnel down here. It's nothing really. It would work. It would really fit the map very well. I mean, accessible. Realistically, I should unblock the outside of the first buildings. You know, this area, this is going to be accessible. That's a big chunk. But you're going to be able to see this area down here. And I really think it's necessary to block off that whole area. That's just like a massive segment off the map. It's far away from like the main bits of the action, but really, it's not necessary. Really, get here. Well, we could have other areas here, but I mean, it's an issue for the time being. Here it's accessible, but everything past here is just not there. There's no entrance here, but here is the back area entrance. We'll put a few specific areas like an electrical room, other utility, saffron. We'll sell saffron. All saffron will literally be right here. into front. Yeah. This also means fast and easy access for, you know, staff to get to, like, if they need to get up here to the shops to stop something going on, or anyways. No, you guys.